All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Steve Malzberg Show. We are live on this Thursday, and I got to tell you, there are news days and there are news days. Wow, is today a news day? So we're going to start at the very beginning. There's a brand new Fox News poll just out, just as we took to air, and it shows a little bit of what I thought would happen, although to be quite honest with you, not as bad as I thought it would be for Donald Trump. In May, in this poll, Trump led Hillary 45-42. So Trump led by 3. Hillary now has a 3-point lead, 42. Same 42, but Trump has dropped from 45 to 39. So this is all a result of this stupid comment on the Mexican judge, which, as we've discussed ad nauseum, he handled poorly. And of course, because the media ignores Hillary being under FBI investigation, and all they talk about is the judge, the judge, the judge. Now, interesting question in the same Fox News poll. Is Hillary lying about the emails? 35% of Democrats said yes. 35% of Democrats said yes. 64% of independents said yes, and 90% of Republicans. I guess the others were Paul Ryan and John Kasich. I guess they got to all those former people running for president with Kasich and the others. All right. We have a lot to get to. Yesterday we talked about the terrorist attack in Tel Aviv, where 4 were killed. Now we have at least 5 seriously wounded as well. This is a video of the shooting, which is just out. I mean, what do you say? You see the gunmen there dressed as Hasidic Jews to camouflage themselves. And CNN, as it turns out, put out this tweet at the time that the story broke. Let's look at it. 2, notice the word terrorists is in quotes. 2 quote-unquote terrorists captured after Tel Aviv attack, Israeli police spokesman tweets. Now, what this means, ladies and gentlemen, is there goes those damn Jews again in Israel claiming that they've arrested terrorists. Well, CNN pulled it down. La-dee-da. Because, of course, it was terrorists. And here's what they put up explaining the whole situation. A previous, now removed tweet appeared to call into question the Tel Aviv attack as an act of terrorism. It undoubtedly was. Well, then why on earth did you put up quote-unquote terrorists, which implies that it undoubtedly was in doubt? Okay? That's a question for CNN, and don't hold your breath for an answer. Now, to the political front today. Oh boy, very fast moving. First, Bernie Sanders met at the White House with Barack Obama, and then he said this.
I spoke briefly to Secretary Clinton on Tuesday night, and I congratulated her on her very strong campaign. I look forward to meeting with her in the near future to see how we can work together to defeat Donald Trump and to create a government which represents all of us and not just the 1%.
Sounds like a concession. Sounds like he's dropping out of the race. But no, he's got a rally in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. He's going to take it to next Tuesday's primary in D.C., and then he's going to go to Philadelphia, so he says. But that sounded like, I'm out. I'm all in for Hillary, baby. Elizabeth Warren, reportedly tonight, according to CNN, will endorse Hillary Clinton. And she is an attack dog. She's been an attack dog, and she's going after Trump without mercy. Okay? Pocahontas herself is doing that. Now, who else endorsed Hillary today? Look at this man.
I want to congratulate Hillary Clinton on making history as the presumptive Democratic nominee for President of the United States. Look, I know how hard this job can be. That's why I know Hillary will be so good at it. In fact, I don't think there's ever been someone so qualified to hold this office.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw is as outrageous and as in your face as anything you'll ever see. Hillary Rodham Clinton, the first female presumptive presidential nominee of a major party, don't you know, is also the first presumptive nominee of a major presidential nominee of a major party to be under FBI FBI investigation. Ever, as far as I know. First one ever, which supersedes the fact that she's a woman. But don't tell that to the media because they don't want to even mention it. So Barack Obama endorses Hillary Clinton, says there's no one more qualified than her while she's under FBI investigation for exposing national security secrets. Huh? I mean, not only is this unethical because the Justice Department will make the decision on whether or not to indict Hillary if the FBI recommends it, and he controls the Justice Department, but this is a pending investigation. How does he know she's not going to be indicted? Or does he know she's not going to be indicted? Folks, obviously the fix is in. Obviously the fix is in. Now, Hillary tweeted out this after Obama endorsed her. Honored to have you with me, POTUS. I'm fired up and ready to go. I believe she raised her fist like this when she said fired up. Took a while. She actually has taken 2 days off, so she probably yawned and raised her fists like that. Donald Trump tweeted this out. Obama just endorsed crooked Hillary. He wants 4 more years of Obama, but nobody else does. And look, if he could get on message, not only does he have the FBI conflict of interest to bring up with Obama, but it's so true. Obama's going to start campaigning with Hillary. Folks, nobody wants 4 years of Obama. 65% of the public think the country's going in the wrong direction. He's got to focus. He could win this, but he's got to start focusing. Now, Josh Earnest, the White House press secretary, was asked about this conflict of interest, possibly, with the endorsement while she's under FBI investigation. Watch.
Previously, the president has used one public forum or another to comment on the FBI investigation into Mrs. Clinton and her email conduct. I wonder if you could address for us the potential conflict of interest that might exist when the President of the United States, the head of the executive branch, is openly saying, I want this woman to succeed me in the Oval Office, and you have other employees of the executive branch, career prosecutors, FBI agents working this case, who now have just heard how the president wants to see this case resolved, in essence. Isn't there some conflict there?
James, there's not.
Oh, there's no conflict. Conflict? What are you talking about? This happens all the time. A sitting president, lame duck on his way out, endorses the party's presumptive nominee who's under FBI investigation. Happens all the time. Watch.
The reason that the president feels confident that he can go out and make this endorsement and record a video in which he describes his strong support for Secretary Clinton's campaign is that he knows the people who are conducting the investigation aren't going to be swayed by any sort of political interference. They aren't going to be swayed by political forces. That they know that their investigation should be guided by the facts and that they should follow the evidence where it leads. And the president has complete confidence that that's exactly what they'll do.
Which one is he? Mo, Larry, or Curly? You tell me.